Coming up,
families are looking for choice. They're looking for access to food when they need the food.
we spend some time with an organization that has supplied over 1.1 million South Floridians with meals. Find out how it works and how you can help. Then we put this protein powder to the test in as many meals as possible. More food, you say? Coming right up at a new Mediterranean restaurant serving up healthy dishes meant to share. Personal trainer Morgan Shapiro will teach you how to properly perform a row with this dumbbell. No, the weight, not me. All of that and more is today on SoFlo Health. September is Hunger Action Month, which is a Feeding America initiative to support food insecure individuals. Hello and welcome to SoFlo Health. I'm Hunter Frankie, and in honor of Hunger Action Month, we have a show full of food and health for you today. We're actually going to head over to Feeding South Florida first, but right now I'm inside of Legacy in Wynwood, which is a gym. But I'll meet you back here for a workout after you meet Paco. Paco, good to see you again.
Hunter, always a pleasure.
Tell us, what is Hunger Action Month?
During Hunger Action Month here at Feeding South Florida, we all go orange. We have different activities throughout the month, 30 ways in 30 days to get involved. We have Mustache Monday. We have Wear Crazy Hat, Wear Crazy Glasses Day. It's really about starting the initiative or starting the conversation to let people know about the issues of hunger here in South Florida. We have events. We have our 5K, September 24th. Different ways for people to get involved to ensure that we're helping to put food on the table for our families.
Right, so it's about awareness, but it is about taking action as well.
Not just awareness, but exactly. It's Hunger Action Month. We want to make sure our folks are taking action and helping us put food on the table.
And if people want to learn more about Hunger Action Month, how can they?
To learn more about Hunger Action Month or HAMP, go to our website, feedingsouthflorida.org.
All right, well today we're going to be spending the day with Paco at Feeding South Florida. We're going to see the whole process of what they do here and how it helps you in the community and how you in the community can be a part to help others as well. So Paco, let's go get set up. In the meantime, you can watch this. I'm at Legacy in Wynwood, and I'm joined by Morgan Shapiro, personal trainer and SoFlo Health contributor. And today we're going to go over a fairly common exercise.
Absolutely.
But we're going to show you how to properly do it and really break it down, because we've heard from you that you like it when we do that. So we're going to do that again.
We are.
So I have a 25-pound dumbbell here. What am I doing with it?
So we have a dumbbell, we have a bench, and we are going to do the bent over dumbbell row.
Okay.
There's a lot of variations of the row, but today this is the one we're going to do. So we're going to start off setting up on the bench. I'm going to have it to where you have one knee on the bench and one hand on the bench. Just like this. Now that other leg, I want it to be out to your side. For some of us, it's completely out to our side. If you're a little bit larger, maybe you're at a little bit of a diagonal. Your size can change things up a little bit. Make sure your hand is in line with your shoulder, and then we're going to grab the dumbbell. And we are just going to row it up. I like to tell clients, imagine maybe you're starting up a lawnmower, maybe you're sawing something, whatever visualization works for you. But as you can see, Hunter's neck is in line with his spine. We are not putting our head up, arching it. We're not doing that. We're keeping everything flat. We are rowing up, squeezing the shoulder blade right there. The rest of his body is staying strong and firm. He's not arching his back when he's rowing up. Show me what you're not supposed to do. Give me a nice back arch.
On the way up?
Yep. That's what we don't want. You want to keep everything flat and tight. And make sure you're being modest when it comes to your weight. You don't want to lift with your ego here. Oftentimes I see people going way too heavy, and that's going to contribute to that back arch and really lead to improper form and potential injury. So
Right.
you want to do what feels good. How are you feeling there?
Feels really good. I have a question that people at home may have a question about.
Yes.
So I'm going to show you.
All right.
So when I come into the position here, make sure to get everything set up properly.
Right, knee, arm, leg,
All right.
perfect.
So I'm starting in a dead hang here, basically.
Right.
Then I'm locking my back into the right position.
Right.
Now I'm rowing, and I come down.
Okay.
Do you prefer people maintain the tension like this the entire time, or do you prefer they release at the end?
That is a great question, Hunter, and the answer is maintaining tension the whole entire time. I definitely don't want you to release the dumbbell because most likely you're going to do that because you're going too heavy and you have to kind of put it down, and then that's probably going to lead to you rowing up and arching that back. So I want you to maintain tension, really focus on what people say is that mind-muscle connection. I want you to think of contracting these muscles the whole entire time, and you're probably more likely to feel it that way, right?
Yeah. I like to start completely at a hang and then give myself a cue to come into the right position and then begin.
And then row it up. Perfect. His form looks good. Organic approved. Feeling good?
Yes. One more thing I'd like to add. Tell me what you
Yes.
think about this. Personally, when I do this exercise, I like to actually put up the bench like this. I like to rest here.
Okay.
And use that as my
And is there any
leverage.
particular reason you like this one over that one?
I feel like I have more control over here.
Okay.
When I have my leg up on the bench, maybe it's because I have long legs. I feel
Okay.
kind of like janky out there.
Yeah.
But this way, I feel like I can get nice and low, be sturdy with my legs and hips in the right position, and then I just do the same thing, but here.
Absolutely. And I'm very happy you brought this up because like he mentioned, when we're different heights and sizes, sometimes different variations can feel better for different people. So I always tell clients, if I prescribe you one exercise in your workout program, it feels a little weird, let's assess why, make sure you're doing it properly, and then let's modify it to fit you, right? We want exercises that feel comfortable and you can execute with proper technique.
Yeah.
So I approve.
Well, thanks a lot. We appreciate you breaking it down for us, and
you.
we appreciate Legacy for having us here in this beautiful gym. We'll be
Yes.
right back here next week with another one, so we'll see you then. Protein powder that can be mixed with just about anything, and a restaurant bringing you health all the way from Tel Aviv are coming up when SoFlo Health returns. Welcome back to SoFlo Health. I'm Hunter Frankie, and September is my birth month. But more importantly, it's Hunger Action Month, and that's why we're here at Feeding South Florida, and I'm still with Paco. Paco, where are we now?
We are in the sort room.
Okay.
That first room back there, we inspect product. In here, we sort it into different categories, and then we build our boxes, get them out to families that are struggling. Today, we're in this room. We're going to build these boxes for home delivery. These go to our seniors. They also go to families who can't get out, don't have transportation, or are just stuck at home.
Well, that's wonderful, and I think the only thing to do is to get started, right?
Yes, sir. Let's do this.
All right, well, we'll get started here, and then we'll show you the rest of the process in just a bit. This is Dana of Devotion Nutrition, and the best question for you is, what is Devotion Nutrition?
Well, Hunter, Devotion Nutrition is a product line that I developed in 2015 to be the most high-quality, functional protein on the market. And when I say functional, I mean versatile. This protein can make pudding, and it can bake and hold the moisture.
Right.
It's endless.
Where do we start?
Oh yeah, well we're gonna start with actually the thing that made me want to launch the brand in the beginning. This is our brownie batter, and all we do, this is 20 grams of protein.
Okay.
It's gluten-free, it's sugar-free,
Love it.
and it's absolutely delicious. So we take a quarter cup of water,
All right.
and we just add it to the bowl, and so that's what makes Devotion different from the rest of the protein powders out there. I take oatmeal and I pour it right over the top of the oatmeal, and you have a perfect balanced breakfast with your healthy carbs and some protein, and it tastes almost
Yes.
like dessert. So I want you to give it a try.
Sure.
Tell me what you think.
This is very exciting. All right, let me get some oatmeal in here as well. Wow,
Right?
that's delicious.
Right?
It's like a dessert.
It's like dessert, and you have no sugar, and it's a great way to start the day,
Yep.
and your whole family will love it.
Well, you can't just have oatmeal without something to drink. What else do you have?
No, I'm gonna show you how to make a coffee, and you're gonna love this.
Well, let's get some coffee.
All right. I just put some water in my blender. You can also do it in a shaker bottle, but if you like it really creamy. That's it. That's it. Okay? It's just
A little pulse?
that's how creamy it is.
Yeah.
That you barely need to blend it.
It smells really good.
Right? And now, and you can also do this where if you get like a coffee at your
Right.
favorite coffee shop, this is a delicious iced coffee. And then you can also make a coffee creamer for your
Yeah.
hot coffee in the morning, which is what I do every morning.
Wow.
Right? The mocha java, yeah. So the
That's
mocha
wild.
java, yeah, it's one of our newer flavors, and
Yeah.
it has been, it's been
And
hot. 'cause
what I
people
like
love
is
coffee.
it also adds that creaminess too. Something tells me this isn't it.
Oh no, we've barely scratched the surface.
All right. Hang tight, we'll get the next thing.
That's
Wow.
protein. protein with cheese. So this is great for keto, diabetics. I mean, this is something that you can have that will crush your cravings without the heavy bread.
And if we want to find out more, how can we?
So everything that you see here is on devotionnutrition.com. Our best seller is our angel food cake, but the best offer that we have is our protein trial bundle. You can get 2 of every flavor, test everything out, see what you love. Usually they end up not even being able to decide, but yeah, that's where you find us, and we're on all social media channels, even YouTube. We've got fabulous videos.
Great. Is there anything else you'd like to add?
Yeah, for the viewers today, you can use code ABC and offer you a little discount because we really do want to encourage you to change your life.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
Thanks for having me, Hunter.
While you were watching that, we were packing these, and I'm on the last box. Paco, what's in the box?
So in these boxes, these are actually prescription food boxes. These boxes go out to our older adults or seniors who are homebound. We want to make sure we're packing these boxes with a good variety of food, but also very healthy food. Not only that, but we also have a community kitchen in our Boynton facility that prepares similar prescription meals. They're called medically tailored meals that help families and individuals with that have chronic illnesses, diabetes, cardiovascular disease, things like that. And we want to make sure that we're helping them become healthier as they're going through life.
Yeah, it's wonderful that you're not just helping people that need access to food, but you're also taking their health in mind. We love that here on SoFlo Health. I've got one more box to pack here, and I'll show you basically what we've been doing. All of these boxes have a number on them. You can see this one says 1, 2, 2, 1, and that means that I need to take one of these, and then 2 of those, and we pack them up. So after that, I've been passing them down to Paco. He finishes them up, and then what do you do with them, Paco?
After this, we tape them up. We put them back in the warehouse, and then we ship them out as families call us and need these boxes. We actually have a list of over 100 families or 100 seniors that we do make home deliveries for these grocery boxes.
All right, Paco, I'm going to finish up this box here, and I'm going to pass them down to you.
Yes, sir. I'll tape them up.
All right. We're, of course, here to support those in the community who may not be able to enjoy the luxury of eating out. For those of us who are able to and to enjoy eating healthy while we eat out, there's a new spot in Miami Beach. Eating healthy doesn't have to be boring, and that's why here on SoFlo Health we often eat the Mediterranean diet. That's usually Greek food or Italian, but it's rarely Tel Avivian here in Miami. Until now, at Abele in South Beach. So let's go inside and meet the chef who's excited to eat healthy and delicious.
Obviously, it's the Mediterranean diet,
Yes.
right? But we take it a step further, or actually a few steps further, and we like to introduce all different flavors from the Middle East, North Africa. So the whole idea of our menu is that you would be able to have different bites from a bunch of different little dishes or larger plates to share.
You said this is extra special. Tell me about this.
Yeah, so that's called Muhamara. It's a roasted walnut dip with pomegranate molasses, harissa, which is like a North African spicy paste. It's actually really good, crunchy, spicy, creamy.
Kind of eat with my hands here a little bit, yeah?
Yeah,
Look at here. Get some of this on the pita.
it's the whole idea of this type of food is you
It's kinda fun.
have to use your hands.
All right.
Get a little bit of our baba ganoush, our fire roasted eggplants, very smoky.
Wow. That is so full of flavor.
Yeah,
Who's welcome here? Who's this for?
absolutely everybody. Everybody's welcome. We really take a lot of pride in welcoming every single guest that comes through our doors and making sure that they leave with an amazing experience.
It's all light. I
Yeah.
feel good, but it's also not eating healthy and feeling like, oh, I just ate a bunch of lettuce.
Correct, correct. Definitely. You mind if I give you a little scoop of our
no, of
hummus?
course. I'm just rifling through as much of this as I can, you know?
Yeah, I'm gonna try some too.
Please. I think you earned it, you know? At some
yeah.
point.
Yeah, there you go.
Hummus like this?
This is great, actually.
Yeah, oh yeah. This is great.
It's amazing.
This is amazing.
It's amazing. Yeah.
Very, very good.
So our hummus is very different. We only use 4 ingredients inside the actual hummus in itself. Chickpeas, a very high quality tahini paste that we source from Israel, ice water and salt, and that's it, and a little bit of lemon.
Wow.
But that's all there is. It's very nutty, creamy, velvety, It's the ultimate hummus.
Yes, I agree. Sometimes you get hummus and it's like almost watery.
Yeah.
And it kind of ruins it.
Yeah.
Whereas there, it's like creamy. It's got lots of flavor in it. Tell me about why you think it's important to have all these different flavors while being able to eat healthy in life.
I want to take you through a dining progression. So that way you don't get bored. Every single bite that you have, it's a different explosion of flavors. So that's one, because I would like you to eat more, actually.
Oh, I'll keep eating. Let's go.
But also it's very light and you know, it's very adventurous, I would say. Try our salmon. It's actually
How do
quite
I even
fantastic. You're gonna have to stuff it in your mouth. That's a fact.
That's probably the first time I've heard that on this show, but I'm going to take your word for it and go right here. We'll conclude our journey here, but holy smokes. Tell me about this before I take a bite.
So it's our fresh Faroe Island salmon that we cure with a whole bunch of different spices, salt, sugar. It takes about 3 days.
Wow.
And then we slice it very thin, kind of like lox. And then it has labneh that we spread on the Jerusalem bagel, green olive tapenade, radishes, Persian cucumbers, and pickled onions.
All right, well, I'm gonna take a bite, but I think once I take the bite, I don't know if I'll be able to continue talking. So tell me, if we want to learn more about Abele, how can we?
Check us out on Abele, TelAvivinkitchen.com, or through Instagram at AbaTLV. But definitely come through, come to our restaurant, get a reservation, or if not, just show up. We'll happily seat you and your guest and serve you.
Thank you so much. This is amazing. I'm eating healthy. I'm eating messy, but I'm definitely eating healthy. Professor Produce getting himself in a pickle with cucumbers, and more on Hunger Action Month or after the break on SoFlo Health. Welcome back to SoFlo Health. I'm Hunter Frankie, and I'm checking out the impressive warehouse at Feeding South Florida. Continuing with our Hunger Action Month show, we are in the warehouse of Feeding South Florida, where the food makes it from here out to the people of South Florida. Paco's right here, and he's ready to show you how you can contribute after you watch this. Cucumbers are incredibly good for you. I'm Professor Produce, and I'm in a real pickle, because cucumber puns are hard to find. So any we come up with, you'll just have to deal with. Speaking of pickles, fermented pickles are a great way to add more flavor and more probiotics to your diet. You may have even heard of all of the digestive, immune, and overall health benefits of probiotics. And as far as I'm concerned, they're all true. According to a man in a lab coat and a bow tie, that's definitely not the host of the show. Cucumbers are also prebiotics. What the heck's a prebiotic? Prebiotics are the food for probiotics to be able to do their thing in your digestive tract so you can reap the healthy benefits. And I can't find any conbiotics about it. This fruit, yep, fruit. I know it's green and often in salads, but it's fruit. This fruit is 96% water. That's 4% more water than watermelons. Not that that really matters anyway. Except for the part where it's a great way to stay hydrated during the summertime or any time. It's all of that extra water and fiber inside of a cucumber, which makes it extra helpful if you're, how do you say? Constipated! Backed up. And that's mostly thanks to pectin, which is a soluble fiber found in fruits. See, I told you it was a fruit. That can help with bowel frequency. Beyond the bathroom, cucumbers might help regulate and reduce blood sugar. They were also found to help with oxidative stress and diabetes-related complications. These pre-pickles have all of these vitamins and minerals as well. Believe it or not, there might actually be something to the old cucumber on the eyes thing. Some research shows that cucumbers applied directly to the skin can help soothe your skin and reduce swelling and irritation. It can alleviate sunburn and even decrease morning puffiness on the eyes. Bottom line is, cucumbers are just great. You thought I was gonna say, cool as a cucumber, didn't you? I would never say that. Cucumbers have it hard enough as it is. The whole pickling process, so jarring. Paco, we're in a familiar place. We've seen you before, but for those that haven't seen you before, remind us, where are we and what happens here?
So here we're at the Feeding South Florida warehouse. 72,000 square feet of warehouse space, including our cold storage and our freezer space. Wow. This is where all the food comes in. We also ship product out here to all our partner agencies as well as to our families.
When it comes to contributions, people have been watching today and they say, I'd love to be a part of that. How can people contribute?
The best way to get involved is go to our website, feedingsouthflorida.org. There you can make a monetary donation. You can start a virtual food drive, or you can get involved in a food drive.
That's great. And can people donate food, or how does that work?
Families are welcome to donate food. They're welcome to start a virtual food drive. We also have volunteer opportunities. Many ways to get involved. There's a place at the table for everybody.
That's wonderful. And you service who in South Florida?
We service from Palm Beach down to the Keys, families who are struggling to put food on the table, mostly working families. They're having to make a choice, and it's an impossible choice. We try to take one of those choices away and provide that food. The pandemic taught us that we had to provide distributions every single week, same day, same time, same location, to make sure families had that access. Now we provide that access for families as well as choice, so they can choose what they want based on their culture, based on religious restrictions, and based on medical restrictions.
How can they get the help?
Families in need, please don't hesitate to call us, feedingsouthflorida.org or 954-518-1818. We're here to serve. We have our choice pantry here, and we have a network of partner agencies across the four-county area that can serve them.
Is there anything we haven't mentioned or talked about that is important to you, or you would like people to know about Feeding South Florida, or anything else?
What's important to me is really our South Florida community. South Florida has stepped up. You guys have been here multiple times highlighting the impact that we have on our community, but that impact cannot be done without the support of South Florida. And Hunger Action Month is about calling people to action and helping families get involved and being part of that solution.
That's wonderful. Well, we really appreciate all the time you spent with us today and showing the people of South Florida what you do and how they can be a part of it. One more time, what's the best way to learn more about Feeding South Florida?
The best way to learn more about Feeding South Florida, go to our website, feedingsouthflorida.org.
Great. Paco, it's always great to see you. We appreciate it. Stick with us. More SoFlo Health is right around the corner. Feeding America feeds over 40 million people in the United States. They serve 12 million children and 7 million seniors. All in all, at the end of the year, they end up with 6.6 billion meals served. And we saw a little bit of how that works here today at Feeding South Florida with Paco. If you're feeling in the giving mood after seeing all of that, hey Paco, tell them one more time how they can help.
The best way to help is to donate funds or to come out and volunteer. To find out more, go to feedingsouthflorida.org.
Thanks, Paco. This mustache was bestowed upon me by the people of Feeding South Florida. It goes along with Hunger Action Month. And later today, you'll see much better design from SoFlo Home Project host and design expert Elena Capra. Hey, Elena, what's going on later today on SoFlo Home Project?
Hi, Hunter. So today we take a look at some beautiful architectural solutions for the home. Coming up on SoFlo Home Project, we check out the beauty and versatility of engineered hard surfaces.
Thanks, Elena. That's it for this week's episode of SoFlo Health. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you to the people of Feeding South Florida for what you do on a regular basis and for having us here today and showing us the behind-the-scenes tour of what goes on. As always, you can watch previous episodes of SoFlo Health on SoFloShows.com. You can follow us using @SoFlo Health to share with us what you're doing to stay healthy. Until next week, it's goodbye, good health, and a great mustache. Next week on SoFlo Health, we're back at Legacy to learn how to do the good morning, but we'll do it in the afternoon. Plus, if you like golf and supporting a good cause, you can do both with us next week. We'll see you then.